my name is Marina and I wanted to make this video to give a brief introduction to what holistic means and why I chose to weave this into my practice. So holistic is another word for integrative or including all aspects of something. Psychotherapy will focus and work and integrate information that we receive from the levels of the being, as in the emotion and the psychological or the mental world and reality, how events impacted an individual and what tools we might have in order to transcend and transform that. And I started seeing a process that was slower to what some of the alternative therapies offer. And I decided to give them a place in the practice as well. I'm a health coach, and I also studied a few certifications and other courses in herbology, namely Mayan herbology, as well as massages and even other therapies on the emotional level, like Emotion Code by Dr. Bradley Nelson. And weaving this in, we can create a deeper transformation. Many times people are seeking to leave behind, for example, traumatic events and create other relationships, other ways to relate with people. So we have the psychological and the emotional, which we can say that we re-signify an event. We become aware of it, we learn from it, we experience different areas of it, which would be the mental and the emotional spectrum of that. And then on the physical level, that's where we have the habits, and the transformation of a thought pattern can be sustained by action, by difference in activity. Our physical bodies, our vessels, they allow us to be in contact with reality. They're the most binding of all these other dimensions of the being, because they're what allow us to experience. So we got to take care of the body initially. If we, for example, decide to have mental hygiene, emotional hygiene, energetic hygiene, not just physical hygiene. And that we've seen that brings us to the energetic levels of dimensions of being. This we experience on a day-to-day, whether we want to be sitting next to someone that, randomly, for example, on the bus, or whether we might feel perhaps friendly towards someone on a natural level. This just might happen for no apparent reason, and this has to do with our energy, and this has to do with the energy of the person that we're resonating or dissonating with. So another situation that happens often is that we are unaware of energetic patterns that are underlying our thinking process and our emotional process, and things that can be inherited from the mentality of our parents or down to many generations ago. So it is important that we become aware of all ways that we are expressing ourselves and what these parts are saying about us, because there's information that can help us transform and become aware of things that we did not become aware only on the mental or the emotional field. So holistic would be all aspects of being: mental, emotional, physical, and energetic. I also do Akashic record readings. I weave in Toltec wisdom and Aztec knowledge, as well as medicines that are widely available. Like, for example, one of the reasons that I chose to integrate holistic therapies or alternative therapies into my practice is because a lot of the times we feel that we are still stuck in an era where we must pay for karma, or that we may feel, okay, this is karma, I'm doomed, or I'm subjected to what I have done and I have to pay for this. And that is no longer the case. I learned about this with my Akashic record studies. So this is something that's really exciting, and it opens opportunities of transcending at a bigger pace. We are all children of God, and our greatest destiny is transformation and healing if we choose to go down that path. So I will leave more information about other of the therapies that I offer, and thank you for watching.